Hi, everybody. Welcome to our series of videos called Meet the Team. This is to introduce to you every single Meet team member that we have from our beautiful and wonderful Helping Hearts program. And today with us is the founder of this program. Her name is Guinevere Stevenson. We all call her G. Hi, G. How are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm super good. I'm super excited to be with you again and to meet another team member of this beautiful program.
Absolutely. Today we get to spend time with Rob. Rob Knepshield is the owner of RBS&K Inspection. He has been in the business for 30 plus years, obviously a wealth of knowledge and experience, not to mention just a beautiful soul. Rob is obviously a member of our Helping Hearts team, and to the families that we help through the program, he has extended a discounted pre-sale inspection. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what is a pre-sale inspection. So a pre-sale inspection is for the seller, not for the buyer. So what that means is if I'm going to be selling my home, it may be a home I've never lived in, it could be my parents' home, it could be a loved one's home, it could be even an investment property. Either way, if I haven't lived in the home and I don't know what's wrong with it, a pre-sale inspection is going to give me the opportunity to find out all the major systems that could pose an issue for a sale to close. Also, that information is going to give me an idea of are these issues that I want to spend money to fix, because if I spend money to fix it, maybe I'll make more money. Or I'm out of state and I can't manage having contractors do stuff. So instead of fixing it, I'm going to just disclose that these are issues, and I'm gonna focus my attention on a different buyer pool, like an investor as opposed to John and Jane Smith in the open market. In essence, what a pre-sale inspection allows you to do is to get that information and then make an educated decision on which direction to go. Do I fix and go to the open market? Do I keep it as it is and go to a smaller buyer pool into the investor world? Depending upon the situation that you're dealing with your family or your investments or your own personal situation, out of state, in state, wherever you are, obviously there could be a number of things going on. So again, the pre-sale is going to give you an opportunity to be educated right out of the gate and buy you some time to kind of figure out which way is the way to go that makes the most sense for you, your loved ones, could be for mom and dad, whatever that is. Today, I'm not going to get into an explanation of Helping Hearts, because we went ahead and we shot a video that is just about what is Helping Hearts, who's part of it, why are they part of it, and we did that to keep these a little shorter for you guys. So Alondra's going to set that up so that it's cued. As soon as this video is done, that what is Helping Hearts is going to pop right up, so you can jump right into that and learn about the entire program. So with that said, let's jump right into Rob. I want to introduce him and let him talk to us about, from his perspective and his experience, the value of the pre-sale and exactly what the pre-sale inspection includes.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Here's Rob.
Okay.
Hey, Rob, how are you? Welcome to Meet the Team. How are you today?
I'm doing well, and yourself?
We're fantastic. We're doing great. It's so nice to have you with us. And like G was saying, that you are the expert in this area. But before you dig in and we start talking about this, I want you to introduce yourself to our viewers and followers.
Well, I'm Rob Knepshield. I'm the owner of RBS&K Home Building Inspectors. And we did our first inspection in October of '92. So we've been around for a couple of days. And I have two other inspectors, Rick and Andy, who do all the inspections. And everybody on our team is ASHI certified, which is a good organization for us to belong to.
Absolutely. And of course, you are my all-time favorite, as I have said prior. So thank you.
Thank you.
So, Rob, so what I was kind of explaining prior to bringing you in is, of course, Helping Hearts and your connection to it, and what people want to know is, what is the value of a pre-sale inspection? So, in your opinion, when and why do you think that this is a good idea?
Well, kind of like you were explaining earlier, especially if you have relatives or children who live in another state and haven't been in the house for a while and don't really know what's going on, we can come in as, and we're not partial to any particular thing. We just kind of go through and say, here's what you have. We give you information. So it's really rare that anybody ever walks on their roof. So if we're able to get on the roof and walk it, we can give you a better feeling for what that condition that roof is in. And then again, you can price the house accordingly. You put a new roof on and ask more. Or here's a house that's got a roof that's 15 to 18 years old, and you might have to replace it in the near future, but at least people know what they have. So our job is to give you information so you can make a more informed decision on what you're trying to do.
Awesome. And so in this situation, when we're doing pre-sale inspection, your client is the seller. So you're representing the seller. Your job is to disclose to the seller everything that they should consider, be concerned about, and have a discussion about prior to listing. Correct?
Correct. So again, we're just going to go through the house and we'll pick out the major systems in the house: the electrical, the plumbing, or the heating, the water heater, the structure, the roof, and try and give you, again, this kind of repeating myself, but kind of giving you the information on what you have there, whether it's old, new, good condition, bad condition, and you can make that decision if you want to upgrade or fix that item before putting it in the market, or just say, let's leave it that way and adjust the price accordingly.
Awesome. Well, and one of the things I want to share with the viewers, so the advantage of doing this, especially if you are trying to manage the sale of a property from a distance, having this kind of information, this kind of knowledge is key to your timeline. If you don't know anything about the property and you go ahead and you list it, by the time a buyer comes in, we go under contract, we get the inspection report, that could be a 2-week process. And then all of a sudden, 2 weeks into it, you're surprised, maybe, depending upon how much you know about the property or not. Whereas if you get the pre-sale inspection before listing, you know what to accept. And like Rob said, we can price it accordingly. So you're not dealing with those surprises and you know exactly what to expect. Also, that changes how we market the property. Who do we market it to? So if you don't want to fix these things that Rob and team might find, and it would be better marketed to an investor pool as opposed to the general public of John and Jane Smith, that gives you an advantage to really think long and hard about who's going to be your buyer and where are you going to make the most benefit that's going to help not only yourselves, but mom and dad if you are in the caretaker position.
Correct. It's just to make it easier on everybody to have the information so you can make a more informed decision on where, like you said, which direction you're heading.
Absolutely. And Rob has been so kind to not only join our Helping Hearts network, but has also extended a discounted pre-sale inspection for our Helping Hearts clients. So it's a little lesser than it would normally be for those of you that are dealing with these difficult decisions.
Amazing.
Correct.
Wonderful. Well,
Rob, is there anything else that you'd like to add about the process or your connection with Helping Hearts or other advantages of pre-sale that maybe I didn't mention?
I think you covered them all. And I know people, if they're going to hire us, don't know us. But I think what you could do is go out to Google and Google RBS&K Home Building Inspectors. And there's 300 reviews on Google. And there's 700 reviews on a company called Porch. So that gives us a total of 1,000 reviews.
Amazing.
And we have a 4.9 average. So you can trust me to say we're great and wonderful, but I can also say, here, go look at these past clients, 1,000 past clients who have rated us very nicely. So I'll just throw that little plug in there.
Well, thank you for sharing that, because it's one thing for me to say that I love you, but for you to have 1,000 people saying the same thing is worth its weight in gold. So thank you so much for sharing that.
Yep. Good.
Yeah. So people out there, you know, who do you go to? You have Rob here that can help you if you're going through this process, if you're selling, if you want to know about, you want to expect something in your house, there's your go-to guy. So Rob, not only in Google, we know that you can find you. How else we can also contact you?
Well, there's the office phone number, 303-646-1131. And of course, you can go to the web and go to our website, and that's I'm sorry, not Rob, it's RBS&K Inspections.com.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I'm also going to add that information in the description, guys, so you can contact him directly. And thank you so much, Rob, for all the information, for being with us. Thank you, G. And thank you out there, guys, for subscribing. And if you haven't, remember to do so for more awesome stuff. See you in the next video. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Have a great day.
Bye.